What's up, Coffee Nation? In this video, I'm going to review one of the most popular coffee machines on the entire market. But before we go review it, let's go make some coffee. Alright, first off, I've had this thing for over 6 months now, and I'm going to be really honest with my feedback, so don't hate me. And also, at some point in this review, I'm going to rate this thing out of 10, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Alright, so let's talk money. How much will this thing cost you? Well, currently it retails for about $169.99 on Amazon, so you can expect similar prices everywhere else. So how long does it take to make a cup of coffee? Well, in my experience, it takes about 3 minutes for the machine to boot up, a minute and a half for the coffee to brew, as well as just an extra minute for the frother to finish up, and then you have a great looking cup of coffee. So how much coffee can you get from a single K-Cup with this machine? Well, there's an option to get a 2-ounce shot of coffee, or you can get 6, 8, 10 or even 12 ounces of regular coffee with the option to make it slightly stronger by tapping the strong button on the machine. Now obviously a lot of people are going to be using this for drip coffee, but this machine still can make pretty good lattes and cappuccinos. A lot of people will say they're not 100% legit, and that's 100% true, but they're still pretty good considering the price of this thing, and they're really easy to make. If your favorite coffee actually isn't being sold in any K-Cups, I got some good news for you. You can actually just buy these reusable K-Cups, put your own coffee beans inside of them, use it to make some coffee, empty it out, rinse it, and you're all done. So how's the frother? It works really well most of the time. I find that the more milk or creamer I use, the better it performs, especially if I use the latte frothing option. Sometimes it can be a little inconsistent, but as long as you make sure the lid is fully on and that the frother is clean before use, then you shouldn't really run into too many problems. It also gives you the option to do a cold froth, which is really cool for iced beverages. So how's the build quality? Well, I will say that this machine looks really nice compared to a lot of other machines on the market, although when it comes to materials used to make it, it's mainly just plastic, so a lot of pieces are going to be kind of flimsy and easy to lose, so I would be careful with it. Is the machine messy? Yes, it can be pretty messy sometimes. A lot of times when it's brewing, the coffee will kind of just splash out of the cup and onto the coffee machine itself, and maybe even onto your table, but it's nothing a little wiping can't fix. Regular cleaning, just like with every espresso machine and K-Cup machine out there, is recommended to prevent mold from ever growing and to make sure that the machine can last as long as it can possibly last, which should be several years. Time to be annoying real quick and just say that before I rate this thing out of 10, you do have the option to like this video and subscribe to my channel if that's something you're interested in. Obviously, I can't tell you whether or not you should buy this thing. That decision is ultimately up to you, but I will say my honest, unbiased, and unsponsored opinion that over the past 6 months, this machine has been proven to me to be much better than just a regular drip coffee machine. It's affordable, it looks nice, it makes great looking and tasting coffee, it can impress your friends and family when they come over, and it's just made my morning so much better. I would give this machine an 8.1 out of 10. Never have I ever